That's Sam. Sam's the guard dog. He defends us from all predators. Missy, it's something. We go out for a walk, and somebody else is walking their dog, and Sam will get all upset and he'll be barking, doing his defensive stuff, and he's pretty impressive when he wants to be the protector. And what does Missy do? But she starts jumping up on Sam. It's like, whose side are you on? She's like, come on now. The guy is here defending you and you're jumping up with him on top of him and wanting to play and stuff. It's like, man. I often wonder how far this protection goes. They'll bark, but when they come into the house, they start licking them and wagging their tail. Thanks a lot. Oh boy. The other thing I thought, if something were to happen to me and for some reason I was in a fight with somebody, would my dog jump on me like Missy jumps on Sam? It's like they're trying to say, stop fighting. Help me out here, will you? Come on. Yeah, really. Oh, gee. Makes you wonder. You bring that up. Years ago, I had a dog who's a black lab mix, black lab and English setter. So he was taller than the usual lab, and a little bit longer in his features. But beautiful dog, wonderful dog. I took him out to Texas with me for a little bit and came back with him at one point and left him with my parents. And he stayed with my parents for like a year, and I didn't see him until I came back a year later. And I remember coming home that Christmas to see him, and he saw me at the door, and he was jumping on all fours, like 4 feet up in the air. It was incredible. He was so happy. He was just jumping all over the place. It was incredible. It's just something I'll never forget. You wonder if they'll remember you or not. They remember. Oh my. He was so excited. Yeah. Well, speaking of Sam as a guard dog, when I had Duke, we would cross the street from my house, go across the street to the sidewalk over there, and it's a quiet neighborhood on the whole, but when we would go, Sam would start barking as we crossed the street, like clearing the area, letting people know Duke is coming through. And making sure there are no problems, It doesn't do that for Missy now, but for Duke, he did that, and that was something. And the other thing about Duke, after Duke was gone, we'd come walking back and we'd get to the sidewalk across the street from the house, and every time for like the first 4 months or so, Sam would leave his mark at that corner as though he was hoping that Duke would find his way home. He saw Duke carried out by Mike and I to get out into the Jeep and go off to the hospital, and that was the last that he saw of Duke, and I think he kind of hoped that maybe Duke was around somewhere and could come back, and he would leave his mark there every time, every walk he would do that. And yeah, it really was sad, but these dogs are something.